We're back at it again, race fans. Welcome to part 2 of the prelims. We got groups 5 to 8 gassed up and ready to race. Driving the Aston Martin from Big Bishop Racing, Big Bishop himself. Driving the 65 Corvette convertible from Adult Diecast Racing, Tiki J. Prince TJ from Queen Bee Racing is driving the McLaren, and driving the 67 Ford GT40 from Hillbilly Racing, Lance Reed. Good luck, drivers. Let's race. Big Bishop and Tiki in the front row. Big Bishop leading their group into turn 2. Around sideways, here comes Tiki J. Coming up turn 3, Tiki J and Big Bishop battling to the finish. And it is Big Bishop. Reed is 3rd, and Prince TJ 4th. Scoring is 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for last. A DNF is a 0. The lap winner gets a bonus point for every DNF in his or her lap. Top 2 advance to the next round. So Big Bishop starts us off on top. Tiki J, Reed, and TJ 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Big Bishop and Reed in the front row. Reed leading the group into turn 2. Oh man, overboard is Tiki J off the track. Reed is way out in front into turn 3, sideways and flips, still sliding. Here comes Big Bishop, smacks him forward, and TJ smacks him across the finish line for the win. Incredible finish for Lance Reed. And there is Tiki J, long fall after turn 1. So here's that replay. Reed flips on his roof. Big Bishop comes on around, and instead of going around him, he smacks him. And then we've got TJ. He slides past Big Bishop. Big Bishop loses position, but he also smacks Reed forward to the finish line. Wow, what a start. So Reed gets the bonus point and jumps to the lead. Big Bishop is 1 back, and TJ is 3 behind Bishop. Tiki J gets the DNF. TJ and Reed in the front row. Reed, Big Bishop, TJ, Tiki J, single file into turn 2. Same order going into turn 3, but jammed up, coming around. Lots of jostling, but still no change in position, and that's how they'll finish. So Reed is almost a lock to advance. Big Bishop is looking good as well. TJ and Tiki J, they're going to need a lot of help in this last round to advance. Tiki J and TJ in the front row. Tiki J and TJ locked up into turn 2. Now TJ's pulling ahead, spinning, coming into turn 3. Tiki J outside pass, flies off the track. Oh man! And then Big Bishop closes on TJ for the win. Reed comes in 3rd. Oh boy! And there's Tiki J. He landed on the drag strip. So it's Big Bishop and Lance Reed. They're going to advance to the next round. Driving the 16 Lamborghini in red finish from Riley's Racing DRC, Mark Taylor. Driving the 2016 Bugatti, Jonathan Hammer. From Madness Motorsports, driving the 69 Corvette, Andy McBrien. And driving the 2020 Jaguar in gray trim from Norman Vern Racing, the V-Man, Vern Davis. Taylor and Hammer in the front row. Hammer, McBrien, Taylor, V-Man, single file into turn 2. Coming around, spreading out a bit, but same order into turn 3. No change, and we come to the finish. It's Hammer, McBrien, Taylor, and V-Man. Hammer with the early lead of a pretty tight group. No DNFs. Let's see how it goes. Taylor and V-Man in the front row. V-Man and McBrien locked into turn 2. Now V-Man pulling away, coming around, turn 3. And McBrien flips. Oh, V-Man's free. Hammer and Taylor are pushing McBrien to the finish line. And man, they leave him standing at the altar for the DNF. Man, that is cold-blooded. So V-Man gets the bonus point and pulls to 1 behind Hammer. Taylor and McBrien 3 and 4 points back. McBrien and V-Man in the front row. McBrien and V-Man leading into turn 2 locked up. Hammer joins those two heading into turn 3. Now McBrien pulls away, and he's headed for the win. Then V-Man, Hammer, and Taylor. So Hammer and V-Man tied at 10, McBrien 2 back, and Taylor 5 back. Hammer and McBrien in the front row. Hammer, V-Man, McBrien locked up into turn 2. Now those two spreading out into turn 3, but no change in the order. We still have Hammer, then the V-Man, McBrien, and Taylor. So advancing will be Hammer and the V-Man into the next round. Driving the 2010 Vet from Miniature Car Racing, Wes Cosin. Driving the 69 Beetle from Aces High Racing, Spy Dude. Kitty Meow Meow from Ladylike Racing is driving the 2018 Bentley, and driving the 20 Jaguar in blue finish, the other half of the Miniature Car Racing team, Kareem Bolo Brown Palos. Wes Cosin and Spy Dude in the front row. Wes Cosin, Bolo, Spy Dude, Giddy single file into turn 2. Wes Cosin and Spy Dude flip at turn 2. Bolo's free. The others are roof sliding. Here comes Kitty, turn 3, but it's all Bolo, and then followed by Kitty. Oh man! And there's Spy Dude on his side. Let's find Wes Cosin. There's Wes Cosin on his roof. So a huge opening victory for Bolo with 2 DNF points. Kitty finishing second with 3 points. DNFs for Spy Dude and Wes Cosin. Bolo and Wes Cosin in the front row. Bolo, Wes Cosin, Kitty, Spy Dude, single file into turn 2. Now Bolo's pulling away, Wes Cosin trailing turn 3, and Bolo flies off the track. Wes Cosin's all alone. Kitty is trailing, and then Spy Dude coming in a distant third. Ooh, what a turn of events. And there is Bolo under the track and on his roof. Wow. So Wes Cosin bounces back with a bonus point and is tied with Kitty for that second advancing spot. Bolo still has the lead, and Spy Dude continues to fade. Kitty and Bolo in the front row. Bolo, Kitty, Wes Cosin, Spy Dude single file into turn 2. Same order but spreading out heading into turn 3. And Kitty and Wes Cosin are charging, but it looks like Bolo holds on for the win, and Spy Dude comes in 4th. So Bolo extending his lead, but we got a dogfight between Kitty and Wes Cosin. Only a point separates those two, and Kitty has a front row start in this final lap. Spy Dude and Kitty in the front row. Kitty, Spy Dude, Bolo, Wes Cosin single file into turn 2. Kitty floors it. Bolo's locked with Spy Dude into turn 3. Spy Dude flips. Kitty takes off. Can they push Spy Dude to the finish? And no, they leave him at the altar. It's Bolo and Wes Cosin finishing second and third. So that final lap win by Kitty sealed it. Kitty and Bolo take the series. They will move on to the next round. Driving the Cosmic Coupe from Queen Bee Racing, Queen Annie Crowhurst. Driving the BMW M3 from Gravity Track Grand Prix, Dave Walton. Dale Taylor from Hillbilly Racing is driving High Voltage, and driving the 92 Mustang from Hotbox Match Wheels, Storm Trooperson. Crowhurst and Walton in the front row. Walton, Taylor, Crowhurst, Trooperson single file into turn 2. Crowhurst flies off the track. Walton and Taylor on a breakaway into turn 3, and it's those two. They'll finish 1 and 2, and Trooperson a distant third. And let's find where Queen Annie fell off back there at turn 2. So Walton gets the bonus point and the early lead. Taylor second, Storm Trooperson third. Crowhurst and Trooperson in the front row. Walton is out at turn 1. Trooperson Taylor leading into turn 2. Coming down to turn 3. Taylor inside pass, turn 3. Sweet! He'll take it with Crowhurst coming in third. And let's find Walton. He got stuck back there at turn 1. Wow, that's rare. So Taylor jumps to the lead with that DNF bonus point. Walton and Trooperson 3 and 4 back. Taylor and Trooperson in the front row. Taylor, Trooperson leading Walton and Crowhurst into turn 2. Now Taylor leading a tight pack into turn 3, coming around, and as Taylor fighting off Trooperson for the win, Walton third and Crowhurst fourth. So Taylor with a commanding lead. Walton and Trooperson tied at 8 for that second advancing slot. Walton will be in the front row of this final lap. Walton and Taylor in the front row. Taylor leading out Walton and Trooperson into turn 2. And Taylor still leading, pulling away into turn 3. Now closing on Taylor. Those two locked up. It is Taylor, Walton the third, and Crowhurst is fourth. So Taylor takes it by a long shot, and Trooperson edges out Walton for that second advancing spot. So we close out the Moving On Club with these 8 drivers. We welcome Big Bishop, Lance Reed, Jonathan Hammer, The V-Man, Kitty Meow Meow, Bolo, Dale Taylor, and Storm Trooperson. Congratulations, drivers. We'll see you in the next round. And if you like this, you'll love the quarterfinals coming up next. Be sure to hit like and subscribe for immediate updates. Check us out on Facebook at Slingshot 360 Diecast Racing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the races.